Jaden Schwartz lobs it down low. No call. Play rolls on. Yes, there's a call. Right to the front of the net. They'll walk it up. Ryland Schwartz again into the action. Jaden below the goal line, and finally with the possession for Denver, they'll get a whistle. Power play to Colorado College. Coming up next as the snow falls. Will it ever stop?
Paul Phillips in the box for DU. Second penalty on the Pioneers. CC will go back on the power.
Here's Gensel, a drive upstairs and off the blocker of Britton to the corner. Another chance, good look, shot and a goal! Jaden Schwartz from in between the hash marks makes it 1-0, a power play marker for Colorado College.
Jaden from his brother Ryland, and watch the quick release. He gets the puck on his stick, he stops it, but only for a millisecond, and then a quick shot by Jaden Schwartz and a whole lot on it to go top shelf over Sam Britton to get the power play goal.
What a great shot. Still loose along the near side rail. Heavy hitting going on. Ostro controlling it down low. Great job. It's tied up as Thorimbert has it locked up underneath. The continued pushing and shoving going, and now Dusty Jackson throwing blows. Now Jackson, look out, a right hand and an uppercut from Jackson. He's firing right now, right hands, and in college hockey that might get Dusty Jackson in some hot water here as his bucket came off and he didn't quit. And he's still not now, and you can just see the flames that this rivalry stokes.
Well, and that can be a move by a captain who senses not a lot of life on that Pioneer bench. 16.5 minutes into this first period, and it's 1-0 Tigers, but it could be a whole lot more than that. The building has been relatively quiet. The Pioneer bench has been fairly quiet, and this team needed a spark, and their fifth-year senior may have just given it to them. Pushing and shoving continued.
Aaron Harstead, 6'1", 200-pound freshman out of Stevens Point, Wisconsin, into the mix with Dusty Jackson, and he didn't let it go, and boy, he throws a mean uppercut. Up along the half wall, here's Dewhurst, and deflected, it rolled right across the top of the net and the crossbar, and down and wide. The SID here for Denver, and we'll go to that in a second as Dewhurst. There's a look at that tip in front.
Deflected by Durimis, rolled right across the top of the cage. Hit the back of the net, then the front post, and finally trickled off the far.
16:10 to go in the second. Denver cranking it up in the Tiger kitchen.
There's some of that end-to-end action we're used to and accustomed to between these two teams. Ryland Schwartz again in front, creating havoc for the Pioneer defenders. You wonder if those Schwartz boys ever go off the ice. Very talented Zucker, neat move around Gensel. Right there was Nick Shore. Had Thorimbert hesitated even a moment, Nick Shore would have been able to get that puck. Good play by the goaltender Thorimbert, the sophomore, to cover that one up.
On the tape of Nick Shore. Yellow King draft pick will swing down the wing, hit the brakes and wait. Got a man up top. Lee, wait, fires a drive, and Thorimbert with the glove hand. Flashing the leather with 5:47 to go in the second period, hanging on to a Tiger lead.
Well, and it's obvious both of these goaltenders are at the top of their game, and it's going to take more than just a straight-on shot typically to beat them. Great glove save here by Thorimbert as Johnny Lee got all of that one.
Now Zucker from the corner. Lelezia walking in. Go to Nick Shore. Sharp angle. That shot knocked down by Thorimbert. Zucker trying to get back to it. Oh, they're going to call him right now for a slash as Hall went down. Puck still loose. Now Mayfield. Stojkovic getting locked in a steely embrace, and we're going to get a whistle, and things are going to even up here.
Zucker doing everything he can to keep the puck in the zone, and he swings at it, and he gets nothing but stick. Call on Marciano a moment ago was a bit soft, and that call's a bit soft. In a way, it evens it up.
It's a pretty well-coached game, good system game. I think last one, the one in CC was a lot of hands, so I don't think the coaches like that one. There's a lot of chances.
Mermis, I think, got caught underneath his mask. He looks to be shaken up at the end of that shot.
Aaron Liu, head trainer, out there for DU.
I think it was a follow-through, caught him underneath the chin strap. Well, you hope he's all right. Working it free now, Zucker ahead. Nudged it out of the tape of Ryder, shoots it in. Denver gets a change. Big hit in the corner. Penalty coming up on Jared Mermis. Crowd doesn't like that as Larkin Jacobson touches it to get the whistle.
Mermis in the box for DU, but moments ago, DU with a couple of great chances as they really held the puck down low. CC was exhausted, and that was the final look. Phillips with the one-timer, and he whistled it just wide of that far post. Here's the penalty a moment ago. Mermis going into the corner, ultimately called for boarding. When the player's on his back already, in other words, Mermis is on the player's back, but just going into the boards with him, that's a call that has to be made. When the player's defenseless, a couple of feet away from the boards, doesn't take much of a nudge on his back to put him in a precarious situation.
Jaden Schwartz chasing it down. Shore was first one there. Here's Zucker, might have an angle. His shot off the blocker and up high and out of play. Boy, you just start to get to the edge of your seat when Jason Zucker gets going. Zucker and Deneen running into each other.
And you talk about goaltender angles. Britton on one end, Thorimbert on the other, not giving any room for Zucker to find an opening.
What a great game here. To the bench. Pioneers are full strength. 1 minute even to go. Looking for the equalizer. They don't have possession. It's floated out to center. Look out. That puck almost deflected in. It doesn't. Legia overskated it. Still loose behind the net. Collett puts it out in front. This could be the game. It is. Civitarese puts it into the empty cage. It's 2-0 Tigers.
Legia down low. Collett creates the trouble, able to get that puck out, put it in front. And give Civitarese credit. He had some time there, and he recognized it, and he took a couple of strides just to give himself that better angle and get it into that empty net.
David Civitarese, with 49 seconds left, sends the people to the aisles here tonight, unhappy here in Denver. Down 2-0, still an empty net. 30 seconds to play, 2-0 Tigers. They got an empty netter. Legia back at the line for Drew Shore. Legia drive, hit the post, the rebound still loose, and now it still hasn't been whistled dead, and somewhere under that mass of humanity is the puck lying outside the goal crease. 22 seconds left in regulation, 2-0 Tigers. Boy, that rattled the post. A couple times here tonight, Denver's been very close.
Hit the post, and then the rebound caroms, and it's right by Marciano's skates. Number 4, the defenseman for CC, and it pushes back underneath. Watch just to the right of the goaltender. There it is, loose. Nick Shore got a stick on it, but he didn't get much of it, and it really pushed it right back underneath that man, Josh Thorimbert.
14 seconds to play. Legia floats one to the slot, knocked down, cleared out, and this will do it. They'll have one for the gold band tomorrow night at World Arena in the Springs. Tigers win this one 2-0. They ice it with a David Civitarese goal late. The game winner will go to Jaden Schwartz.
Thorimbert stopped 73 of 76 shots in the last series for CC. He stops another 29 tonight. First shutout of the season for the sophomore, second of his career, and that is just a good overall team road win by Colorado College. They were ready from the opening faceoff. They carried it through for 60 minutes, and Civitarese was able to finish it off with an empty netter off of a good effort by Collett down below the Pioneer net.